What happens when a Malaysian king falls for a Russian beauty queen? This isn't just any love story. Sultan Muhammad V gave up his throne for Oksana Vojvodina, but their fairy tale was far from perfect. From secret weddings to public scandals, dive into the drama that shook a nation and rewrote their lives forever. Why did he really abdicate? Stick around as we uncover the layers of this royal romance. Muhammad V's life was a blend of tradition and surprises. Before the world knew him as the king who abdicated for love, he was a sultan in Kelantan, one of Malaysia's unique royal families who rotate the kingship. Not much was known about his personal life until he made headlines with his sudden marriage. His first marriage, to a distant relative, ended because they had no children. For years after, his personal life remained a well-guarded secret. Then came Oksana Vojvodina, a young Russian beauty who changed everything. Oksana, crowned Miss Moscow in 2015, was more than just a pretty face. With a degree from a prestigious financial university, she was the epitome of beauty with brains. Her life took a dramatic turn when she met Muhammad V at a luxury watch exhibition in Malaysia. Their connection was instant and deep, leading to a secretive and swift romance. Despite the differences in their backgrounds and the scrutiny that followed, their story was one of crossing cultural and national boundaries for love. But as we'll see, merging their worlds wasn't without significant challenges and controversies. How did a reserved sultan and a public figure navigate their starkly different worlds? Stay tuned as their journey unfolds. The union of Muhammad V and Oksana was shrouded in as much secrecy as it was in controversy. Choosing intimacy over opulence, they held a modest Muslim wedding ceremony away from the public eye. This decision was fueled by Muhammad's desire to protect their privacy, perhaps aware of the potential backlash that a public spectacle might invoke. Oksana, embracing her new life, converted to Islam and adopted the name Riana Petra, signaling her commitment not just to Muhammad, but to her new cultural identity as well. But the palace walls harbored more than just their love. They concealed the brewing storm of palace intrigues. Initially, Muhammad hid Oksana from everyone, suggesting a cultural norm of privacy post-marriage. However, the secrecy extended beyond cultural expectations, hinting at deeper complexities within the royal household. Their happiness was short-lived as the pressures and expectations of royal life began to encroach on their private bliss. The world would soon learn of their secret as a guest leaked their wedding footage on social media, sparking a scandal that questioned Muhammad's adherence to royal and Islamic traditions. This leak not only challenged their privacy but also set the stage for the unraveling of their fairy tale romance. What were the implications of this breach of privacy, and how did it affect their lives moving forward? Let's dive deeper. The fallout from the leaked wedding footage was immediate and far-reaching. The images that fluttered across the internet sparked a firestorm back in Malaysia, where public and political figures alike decried the king's apparent deviation from the modest and abstemious norms expected of a Muslim monarch. Critics were quick to cast aspersions not just on the nature of the ceremony, but on Oksana herself, painting her past life as a model and beauty queen in scandalous hues. Rumors swirled, branding her as a clandestine operative, a narrative that Oksana and Muhammad could never have anticipated. The scandal did more than just mar their reputation. It began to peel back the layers of their privacy, revealing the complexities and conflicts that lay beneath their royal facade. Accusations of Oksana's incompatibility with the royal image were compounded by insinuations about her personal history and character. Each revelation seemed to drive a wedge deeper between the couple and the cultural traditions Muhammad was bound to uphold. The strain on their relationship was palpable, as the once private joys of their union were dragged into the harsh light of public scrutiny. How did they navigate these turbulent waters? And what was the cost of their love becoming a public spectacle? The next chapters of their story reveal the depths of their challenges and the resilience they needed to muster. The pressure on Muhammad V reached its zenith when the backlash against their marriage continued to escalate, fueled by the relentless media scrutiny and political manipulation. The discovery of Muhammad's other relationships, particularly his undisclosed marriage to a Czech woman named Diana 8 years prior, shattered any remaining illusions of a simple love story. This revelation suggested a complex personal life that the public and political elites found hard to accept or forgive. As the scandal deepened, the royal family's image began to suffer, and the aristocracy's patience wore thin. The situation reached a breaking point, and in a move that shocked both Malaysia and the world, Muhammad V chose to abdicate the throne. This decision marked the first time in Malaysia's history that a monarch had stepped down under such controversial circumstances. The abdication was not just a personal failure for Muhammad, but a public spectacle that questioned the very foundations of royal discretion and duty. Oksana, now isolated more than ever, found herself grappling with the realities of her new life, one filled with public disdain and a lack of support from the royal establishment she had hoped to be part of. How did they handle this unprecedented fall from grace? And what were the immediate consequences for their fractured family? The aftermath of the abdication was tumultuous for Oksana, who returned to Russia, heavily pregnant and under a cloud of scandal. The birth of her son, Ismail Leon, offered a brief moment of joy. Yet the controversy surrounding their relationship persisted. Oksana took to social media to proclaim her son the future king of Malaysia, a statement that infuriated Muhammad and deepened their estrangement. The legal battles soon followed. Oksana, now in London, launched a series of lawsuits against Muhammad, seeking financial support and a stable future for their son. She demanded a London mansion and a substantial monthly allowance, claims that were largely dismissed in court. However, Muhammad did set up a $250,000 fund for his son and agreed to monthly payments, suggesting a grudging acknowledgement of his responsibilities. These legal proceedings exposed not just personal grievances, but also highlighted the difficulties of navigating post-royal life in the public eye. The saga of their marriage, filled with palace intrigues and public battles, painted a stark picture of the challenges that come with marrying into royalty. How did these battles shape Oksana's future, and what impact did they have on Muhammad's life after his abdication? In the wake of the tumult, both Muhammad and Oksana have taken steps to reshape their lives. Muhammad has returned to his roots, continuing his reign in the Sultanate of Kelantan, far from the national spotlight. In a significant move to stabilize his public image, he officially introduced his wife Diana, who had remained in the shadows for years. She is now frequently seen by his side at both official and personal events, suggesting a return to traditional royal duties and a semblance of normalcy. Meanwhile, Oksana has built a new life in London, where she works as an investment consultant, leveraging her education and experience to establish financial independence. Beyond her professional endeavors, she has turned her attention to writing, penning a memoir that promises to offer an intimate look into her whirlwind romance and subsequent struggles. This book, still shrouded in secrecy, is anticipated to reveal yet another layer of her extraordinary life. As the dust settles on this royal saga, the journey of Muhammad, Oksana, and their son Leon continues to evolve, offering new chapters in a tale of love, loss, and legacy. What will the future hold for this fractured family? Will reconciliation bring peace or further public intrigue? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on this and other captivating stories.